Hey guys, it is Brydo here for episode 82 of our Liverpool career mode series. In today's episode, we've got 3 games here, starting off here with our second leg of the quarterfinal in the European League against Roma, and we're going to see how we do there. The first leg was a 1-1 tie with us getting the away goal there. Besides from that though, we're going to also be playing against Stoke and Chelsea in the league and look at the standings along with the squad report at the end of the episode to see how our players are developing. As I said, we'll start off with probably one of the most important games we played this season, if not in the whole career mode that we've done so far. We've had, maybe you could say solid success in the Champions League, never really getting too deep into the actual knockout rounds of the Champions League. And although this is the Euro League, a little bit of a step down from that, this is the deepest we've gone into European competition, so super stoked going into this game. And with the fact that we're actually in this one too, and Roma being a side that is solid, but not, a 5-star, insanely awesome squad, we had an actual opportunity here to see if we can get a win out of this one. With that said, early on we have the upper hand with the fact that we do have the away goal, which will help us if this is a draw here, but at the same time too, early on we're pressing, trying to get our own opportunities to go here, as Asamoah got an opportunity there to put one away, not able to do it. Here's another chance, which just falls very lightly there, and we get an opportunity here on the free kick. Merkel stepping up to take the shot. It is just deflected though over, and with that said, I also want to say that, someone mentioned the fact that one of the Roma defenders there has black legs. I don't know why that is. Some sort of glitch that has actually happened multiple times when I played against Roma. So it was something that, it's now, I almost want to transfer for the player to see if it happened for us. But at the same time, too, it's definitely funny to see that. But yeah, you can see they got a couple chances there. Mayuka working his way in, and Merkel, they are able to put it away. So we get the goal on early here to get the 2-1 lead. And that keeps us on aggregate up, at least at this point here, but they're going to come back and get an opportunity here off the corner as Coutinho passes to Ligi, and he's going to pass it over to Pjanic. He's going to get an opportunity to take a shot here, find the net, and about 3 or 4 minutes after we scored the goal, they're right back in it. The game is now officially tied 2-2 on aggregate, and they have the away goal in their hands now, so that away advantage is now gone, and that was one of those things I was worried about. We got that early away goal, which I was like, okay, this is going to help us out maybe, but not there. We need to now officially hold a lead, and Sterling there in the 41st minute gets a goal for us to give up a 2-1 lead now, and we're now up 3-2 in the game, which leads all the way into the first half there being over. Going into the second half though, tension is definitely high, as if they score the goal now, they're going to have the opportunity to work with the away goals to get themselves the advantage there. So we have to hold the 1-goal lead, and that's not a very safe spot to be in, especially going into the last half of the second leg. And early on, they're trying to get right back into it here with Coutinho getting the opportunity. Big save by Leno. Another one here falls right down, and not that tough of a save for Leno to make there. But we're going to keep on trying to see to get something go. We're going to go to actually the 70th minute here with a close opportunity there. Nothing too much, though. Trading shots back and forth. Pjanic gets the opportunity here. But a pretty easy save there for Leno to make. And Micah is going to make a nice little 1-2 pass here with Walcott. Gets the break, takes the shot, scores the goal in the 81st minute. So that is the insurance that we really needed at this point. So at least now, even if they score a goal, we still have that one extra on them at this point, and it's 4-2 on aggregate. And we're going to try and even make that a better lead on top of that too, as we're able to get the opportunity here. Big save by the Roma keeper, not able to get the second chance there though. And they're going to try and get a late one here, but Leno is able to make the easy save. And that's going to be it, guys. We are moving on to the semi-finals, and I've been holding it in because I already recorded it for last episode as well. It's been tough to keep it a secret. But with that said, episode 83 is going to be a live stream of the semi-final, at least the first leg, and that's going to be up tomorrow, August 24th at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. And you can use those time zones there to figure out, if you're not in one of those time zones, what time it's going to be up for you as well. I hope to see as many of you guys there as possible. At the same time too, I'm going to be possibly doing more than just that game. Depends how close the second leg is as well. I might just do both of them in one shot. And yeah, I'm very excited to do that, but we'll kind of play it by ear at that point. But for sure, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time, we'll do the first game of the leg. With that said, Napoli is going to be our semi-final opponent, which is actually super exciting because for one reason, they're a really awesome team, and they're actually a little bit weakened from what we would know them originally as in FIFA 13, as Lavezzi and Hamsik moved on to different teams. And on top of that too, the other interesting twist is that Pepe Reina is there in this actual career mode as well, so we'll get to face off against our old keeper and see how that goes too. So yeah, that's going to be very interesting to see how that goes, and if you want to check that out, like I said, it'll be up tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time, and we'll get through that pretty quickly, hopefully, and maybe even play a couple extra games on top of that too. You might be wondering as well, because I've been taking a while to do some of these episodes, why I'm doing it so quickly here. I talked about going to packs, and that's something that's going to be happening next week. So I'm going to make sure that I have some videos up and ready to go. And, you know, there's going to be extra stuff, like I said, about, you know, figuring out what team's going to be for FIFA 14. And, you know, asking you guys if you want to see anything from packs as well. There's some stuff like that that I've still yet to make. I've been under the weather over the past couple days, which is the reason why for that. But I wanted to make sure I was getting these out. Wanted to make sure that we're moving on the career mode series as quick as possible, because I want to make sure that we are at the point, at least, that this series can wrap up and we can feel like the bow tie's on there and it's not rushing in any way. That would be the worst thing possible. We're kind of rushing it right now, if you will, but you know what I mean. Like, not when FIFA 14 is coming out. I don't want to be playing FIFA 13 when FIFA 14 is out. So making sure that we get through these last couple weeks of the season here. And yeah, with obviously a lot of excitement coming, because we're in the race right now for the league, and we're also sitting pretty right now in the EuroLeague. If we can have a solid live stream there too, we'll be sitting even better going into possibly the final, which would be really awesome to have as a Season 4 finale for this. But with that said as well, move on to the game here. We're talking about success in the league. Well, one of my biggest issues, and we've already talked about this before, is that I've had struggles against teams that maybe I shouldn't have. And Stoke is, you know, just a thorn in my side constantly. We, at this point here, we're down a goal. I thought I was going to get the goal there with Pacheco, but it's just a little bit too wide. And here comes the opportunity that I thought was going to kill me here. Such a close chance off the post there, and luckily able to clear that. And just trying to see if we can get a point out of this game, just trying to see if we can keep it close at least. And here's the pass to Coutinho right in the middle. He really hammers that one home for the 84th minute goal for us. So we're going to tie this game up late on here. We nearly avoid a terrible defeat there. And in the last couple of minutes, trying to see if we can get something to go. That was a very dangerous play. See, Jordi Alba's face there was not content with that, and that could have led to something very dangerous. But here was the chance that I thought it's going in. We're going to get that late goal. Not able to do it, though. We dropped 2 points in this game, which is disappointing. But yeah, it's one of those things where, for whatever reason, you know, I dropped points to Leicester City, but then we won against Manchester City. It's like, drives me nuts. Drives me absolutely up the wall that we can't have that consistency, or I can't at least have that consistency when playing against sides like that. But moving on to the final game here, and talking about, you know, very jam-packed full episodes. There you can see the Napoli game on April 21st coming up, and the game before that was against Chelsea. And last episode we played Manchester United, and we played Manchester City on top of our first leg against Roma. So, you know, you take away the Stoke game there, and the past 5 of the past 6 games have been just nail-biters overall, and we've done pretty good. We had 2 big wins there. Actually, we got a draw and a win against Roma, which was solid. We move on now from that. And then 2 wins against Manchester United and Manchester City. There was a disappointment, though, against Stoke, which, you know, we worked our way against those 2 teams, getting ourselves closer and closer back to that spot that we want to be in at the very top of the table there. But that Stoke loss is going to hurt us a little bit. Luckily, though, Chelsea's one of those top teams that we're fighting against. So if we can get the 3 points in this game, that'll kind of, you know, resurface us and keep us close to that top of the table. As we still have about, give or take, 8 games or so, about maybe 4 episodes to go, maybe 3, give or take. And like I said, we'll make sure to get those ones out as quick as possible. But there's the unlucky part. Mario Gomez, the thorn in my side all the time, like I say. He scores a goal there. That's pretty lucky. It's a deflection. Leno couldn't do anything about it. But immediately after that, you can see we cut ahead about a minute there. Allen able to make the pass over to Holtby, who on and off just makes great goals there every once in a while. When we really need him to, he's got a great foot for scoring. And there was the one to get us tied up almost immediately after the fact in the first half here against Chelsea. So good feelings right there, but then this is a chance I was thinking, oh no, Gomez is in again. And luckily they're not able to get the goal, and Leno comes here to challenge the play, make sure that Gomez doesn't get that opportunity. And to finish off the half, Holtby with another chance. You know, he scores a solid amount of goals, but the amount of ones that he just narrowly misses drives me crazy as well, because I think to myself, just so close. But in that first half, especially against Chelsea at home, I was trying to keep as much of the possession as I could. We had 63%, so doing very solid. That one breakdown the play was the one negative part. Leno makes a save there on Marin, though, and we're going to get another opportunity here as Merkel is going to feed it into Holtby. Like I said, great game but just wide, not close enough there. And here's the breakdown, the play that I actually was fuming at this. As you can see, I was taking the player there, taking the ball. I was hoping that the computer would stay on the extra player, Eden Hazard, but he just decided, no, he's going to go for a walkabout, and he's going to come close to me and try and stop the play from there as well. So that was extremely frustrating, as I thought that was going to be able to hold the play down there. Not able to do that, though, and that leads to Chelsea having the lead once again. But Caulker here trying to make up for it, as he has a long header there that goes off the bar, and a save following that up, though. And Mayuka, 86 minute here, trying to get the opportunity, a save, and in the corner here, trying to get something to go. The back pass to Holtby, not able to get that. But Holtby, he's going to make an impact here once again, scoring the second goal of the game. And like I said, real impact player in this game. That was actually a crazy goal too, as it was such a hard header, went off the hands of the keeper into the top corner of the net. And although we're not able to get 3 points out of this game, we're able to stop Chelsea from getting 3 points, get the 1 point out of this one. So a little bit of stagnation there in the league, but hopefully we'll be able to turn that around when we get to the next games coming up. But like I said, guys, that is it for this episode. Stay tuned for episode 83, as we're going to be doing the live stream of the first leg of our semi-final at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Thank you guys, and see you then.
At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 68 points. In second, Manchester City with 65 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In third, Liverpool with 64 points. In fourth, Manchester United with 59 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In fifth, Arsenal with 53 points. In sixth, Newcastle United with 51 points. In seventh, Stoke City with 46 points. In eighth, Tottenham Hotspur with 45 points. Bottom of the table, Leicester City with 10 points, with a game in hand on the team above. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Blackburn Rovers with 17 points. Third bottom, Wigan Athletic with 21 points. Fourth bottom, Norwich City with 31 points, but only behind on goal difference. Fifth bottom, Queen's Park Rangers with 31 points.